Oh, Jason Donavon!
Wow.
What a treat to have you with Birmingham.
You're all friends, you two.
Well, I know.
The Strictly
Dancing friends.
All that cycling is worth it just to see you here.
That makes Strictly look like a walk in the park.
I know. It's been pretty tough. But we do need lots of people to support us, and you've come up with a brilliant idea to get people texting, apparently.
I have.
Back in 1991,
It was
that
my
right?
idea, actually.
I can see that. I don't mind. I think anything that brings, anything
good.
that can help raise some extra money.
Yes.
There's some great stories that have come out of the last few weeks. Some really touching stuff.
So you performed Joseph back in 1991 last.
Yes.
And if enough people text tonight here in Birmingham, Jason has offered to reprise his role.
Come on! Yeah!
Phones in the air, phones in the air.
Phones in the air. Let's see, are there enough phones in the air? Get them all up.
Yeah, don't just wave them, text the number.
Yes, get them all up.
Is that enough?
I think that's going to be good. Do I look straight towards the camera?
Whatever way you want to do it. It's up to you.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
I close my eyes.
Close my eyes.
Drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away.
Far, far away.
Someone was weeping. Come on.
Yeah.
But was sleeping. Any dream will do.
Come on, look at this. Look at the effort that people are going to.
My greatest singing moment, but you know.
No, that was great. That was great. So you've been starring in War of the Worlds then, you've done this arena tour of it, and now you've filmed it for DVD, but for those of us who are not familiar with the story, give us a summary then.
Well, it's based on H.G. Wells's 1900s Martian invasion, and I play a character called the Parson, who's basically sort of, you know, in fear of these Martians and thinks that they're sort of part of the evil doing of mankind. So a great tour, you know, myself, Marty Pello, Ricky Wilson, Liam Neeson.
Oh, brilliant.
Now, I keep telling all the casting agents and the producers that I've been working with Liam Neeson, you know, and they're not that convinced because he's only one-dimensional, but he's a hologram, basically.
He's a hologram.
There he is.
And there's loads of catchy songs in it because Matt fluctuates between Neil Diamond and War of the Worlds in his car.
Thanks.
So this is you performing as Pastor Nathaniel with Kerry Ellis. Here we are.
Well, that was an expressive. Yeah, we have an expressive. Lovely. Well, it is a far cry from Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, in the role that we've
I like to mix it up, you know, and I'm very much an actor first and foremost, even though my singing voice just before was absolutely beautiful. Yeah. I do like to change my roles around. So, and Priscilla is something I'm on road with till April next year.
Well, we got this picture, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we spent a while looking at it. We don't know which one you are. Which one are you?
I'm in the centre.
Oh, there we go.
In the centre.
It's a big juxtaposition there between what you just saw in War of the Worlds and you know, my days Strictly and
you make a brilliant drag queen as well. But last week I was looking through Twitter as you do, and Kylie Minogue tweeted to say today would be Scott and Charlene's 25th wedding anniversary, everybody. Yeah, so we have to say a big happy anniversry. Any chance of a reunion? This is the only question I want to ask.
Alex, we actually did it last, well, when I say we sung, especially for you, last Christmas, which was a really, really fun thing to do.
Yeah,
I mean,
concert,
look, for a lot of people, there's a big emotional connection with Neighbours, and, you know, that song obviously was part of that whole experience, and, you know, it's very special.
Oh, we'd love to see you back, Jason. It'd be great.
Thanks, babe. Thank you so much.
Now, we're in Birmingham, which is famous for a lot of things beginning with the letter C, like chocolate, like custard, like curry, of course, and cars.
Yes, well, Lucy Siegel has been finding out why, after decades of decline, the British car industry is now back in the fast lane. Wonderful, it means so much, it really is.
So emotional, wasn't it?
Yeah, now, everybody, including you, I'm sure, my love, will be resting up this weekend.
Oh, like this, horizontal.
There you are on the sofa. But, well, Pete here, well, he's going to be starting his intensive training to become a mechanic. I know you were glued to that film there, Pete, but we've got a little something else for you to have a look at, because I think you'll be interested to hear from this bloke.
Hey, Peter, it's Jensen here. You probably know me as an F1 driver, but I also do a lot of fitness in my spare time, which is cycling. So I know how tough this challenge is going to be, riding a rickshaw across the country. I know your father is going to be cycling alongside you, Jeff, who is very, very proud of you, of what you are going to achieve. So I just want to say good luck with your challenge. You are a real inspiration. And also, I hear that you want to be a mechanic one day. So stay focused with that and keep working hard, and hopefully we'll see you in Formula One day.
What do you make of that, my man?
I don't know what to say, that was awesome.
So that's where you on towards the finish?
Definitely will, yeah.
Definitely.
We'll get that put on a DVD so you can keep playing it over and over again.
Well, Team Rickshaw have already travelled 411 miles, the same as last year, but we still have another 300 to go. Now, over the last few months, I know, the One Show have been tracking a guy who's done a big challenge of his own.
He's the first man to swim the length of Britain, from John O'Groats to Gretna Green. Now, he finished yesterday. We have had some hairy moments on the challenge so far, but, well, this has to be the hairiest. Please welcome Sean Conway and his beard. Sean, good to see you.
Congratulations,
Take a seat.
Sean.
I can't believe you're not in sort of massive thermals. I mean, you look like you're in the Bahamas wearing what you...
It's quite tropical here, to be honest, compared to the north of Scotland right now.
Yeah.
So, it's quite warm.
Well, let's see the moment when you finally got to dry land. Here it is.
Yeah, talk us through this, because...
Sunk in, to be honest.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's just good to be here, and thank you for supporting me the whole way, guys.
No
It's been
problem.
amazing.
Well, Team Rickshaw are, of course, going through a similar challenge at the moment. It's very tough, isn't it, boys? At times, especially during those long hours of the night when we're cycling through sort of derelict countryside and it's very quiet. What tips would you have for us then, Sean?
Well, firstly, guys, congratulations. It's amazing what you're doing. That thing is so heavy. I don't know how you get it up the hills. 2 tips. One is try and not be overwhelmed by the bigger picture. You know, take meters, make miles, make days, and before you know it, you'll be there. And the second one is that it's hard at times, but just try and look around and enjoy yourself. You know, you can get too caught up in the numbers and the figures.
Yeah.
But actually, if you just enjoy the scenery, we live in a beautiful country, so make the most of it.
Well, that has kept us going, actually, hasn't it, the scenery? That's been the best bit about it.
Now, when we talked to you about a month ago, you were in Scotland, weren't you? So how come it's taken you a month to get to John O'Groats?
Yeah, Scotland threw everything at me. Cape Wrath to the end, which should have taken me a week, took 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I lost a kayak at sea, a rib at sea. Our anchor got caught on some rocks.
I take it that's your safety, your support you're talking about with canoes. You weren't in the canoe.
Support boats. We just took a hammering, and up until a week ago, there was a high risk of me actually not finishing this in one session. I'd have to do it next summer, but the weather pulled through, and we managed to do the last few days and got to the end.
Well, this is amazing.
I know, the cold. I mean, by the end, I was on a men's extra small wetsuit. I nearly had to go to a child's large because I lost so much weight. But I did acclimatise, which I feel quite warm now.
Well,
so.
Join us for dinner tonight, because this lot eat you like you wouldn't believe.
Oh,
but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Conway one more time. So now we know that lots of you out there are getting very excited about children in need. You're all doing your own fundraising stuff, and Friday at school is going to be massive.
Yes, and yesterday Martin and I popped off and had a little break from the rickshaw to visit a very special school who are raising pounds for Pudsey. We were on the way, we were cycling through your area, and we heard that you were doing this fantastic concert to raise money for Pudsey, so we thought we'd come and have a listen. Is that okay? Yeah. Is this something you do then every year?
It is. This is the 4th concert we've done now to raise funds for children in need. and they get a lot of joy out of it.
Well, you can see how thrilled they were on their faces to be part of something, but it must take quite a lot of rehearsing, I'd imagine.
It does, it takes quite a lot of rehearsing. They have to learn the words by memory, but it's good fun. Children here have complex needs, but even so, they're wonderful children. They care about other children who have needs, and they want to do what they can to raise funds, which they have done by the concert that we've just put on. And it brings a caring side, and it helps with communication of what's going on around.
And then they get to see Pudsey, of course.
And they get to see Pudsey, who they absolutely love. So do we.
Do you know, Shona, how much money you've raised?
Over £300.
Over £300? That would make a difference.
I've got a lot more to.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, Rickshaw.
Well, what a brilliant effort by the pupils at this school, and of course you at home can do your bit too. Just drop whatever change you've got into these little buckets and we'd be more than grateful, won't we?
Yep.
All right, better get going.
Back on the rickshaw.
Come on then.
We'll be stopping off more on the way as we go anyway. Now, earlier on we were talking about War of the Worlds. Last night we revealed our total, right, with these silver helium balloons. Tonight we're sort of doing a War of the Worlds theme. So just have a look at this, look. This is a Birmingham robot, look at it. It's an absolute belter. As soon as he's... Right, I'm going to go run up there now because he's got the total. You can if you want. Come with us. Come on, Jason. Here we go. Oh, hang on there, sir. We've got the toll here. Jason, are you there, my friend? Here we go. Here comes the toll. It's massive.
389,726.
Yes!
Pounds.
It's good. It's very good. It's very good. Back to Alex. Come on, let's find out what's happening in the next 24 hours.
All right, so now we have 105 miles to get to our next stop tomorrow night, Abergavenny. So starting out in Birmingham, Stourbridge, Kidderminster then, and then by tomorrow afternoon into the very hilly Brecon Beacons, and then Abergavenny by tomorrow night's show. And of course it is a 24-hour challenge, so the rickshaw starts now. Come up here because the lovely Bethany is riding us out of Birmingham this evening. How are you feeling, Bethany?
I'm okay.
Yeah, you ready, Bib?
Let's down by my son.
Yeah, let's do this thing. Okay, off you go then. We'll see you tomorrow.
Well, listen, Jason.
Yes,
Thank you ever so much for your company tonight.
Wow,
are you all right, my dear?
Yes, I'll be following them in a second.
Good for you. You're
Good.
doing such a great job.
Listen, you have a big meal tonight. You're going to need it, all right? I'm going to be back in the studio tomorrow for our show with Tess Daly, and we've got some big guests. Oprah Winfrey and Daniel Radcliffe. See you tomorrow.
See you then. Bye.